Chroniclers of Chaos contains profanity, violence, and occasional adult situations, and is not meant for people under the age of 18. Viewer and listener discretion is advised.
Those idiot scoundrels. They are getting so irritating. No need to sweat, though. Morgana knows exactly how to deal with you lot.
I like how, a few minutes ago she just went, sus, and now she's stuck.
Now she's stuck in frozen,
She got ejected into space.
Hey,
Yeah,
there she
sorry.
is.
I don't know what happened. My Discord was like, bye.
Bye.
Okay, you're good.
Time to update.
Bitch, bye.
But I have plans. So I would like to move 10 feet. So to this square here, that way I can get everybody in range.
Mm-hmm.
And I will hold aloft my sword and cast Beacon of Hope.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah! Read us off what Beacon of Hope does.
So this spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range, which is all of you. For the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Hey! We love our bard!
That's you.
8.
Hey.
And then she holds it aloft. She goes, "Hear me! We end this now!" And then she's going to use the rest of her movement to make her way over to Raquel.
Okay. Nice. Good job. So it's within the Beacon Hope at that current moment, so everyone still has it. It doesn't affect when you're moving, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Double checking. All right. So you go over to
so
Raquel.
It lasts for a minute.
Nice. Okay, cool. So you go over to Raquel. Are you gonna do anything, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a perception roll.
Okay.
I also wanted to do that.
Yeah, make a perception roll.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. 21.
21. So you're walking over, and you see that Doros is pointing at Raquel. It's like, you've been hiding it this whole time. And Raquel's like, no. And then Mirage is like, calm down, Doros. As they're in an altercation. And you're looking at Raquel, and she see very clearly, like, she still has your handkerchief that's clutched around on her chest. Something's in it.
Yeah.
I knew it!
I know. Okay.
I have a thing I can do.
We need to end this now.
Break it.
It must be destroyed. And then she's going to pull from her pack the vial of acid that she took off that dead person.
Okay. We will come back to you on Raquel's turn. Next up in the order is Lain.
I will say, as like a side thing, Dagon, when he sees her do that spell and everything, he's just kind of like staring in awe and amazement at Adeline, but then he continues about his business.
Hey! You brandish your umbrella, and that's what causes the Beacon of Hope.
Not the sword.
Umbrella of Hope.
The finger started it all.
And Christelle just pops open. It's just like a
beautiful
anyway.
gazebo of hope.
Continue.
Yeah, Lain also has a thing she was gonna do with this, now that we know that she has it.
You don't know she has it yet. Only
Well,
Adeline,
I
Mirage,
had
and
a
Doros.
I saw something, and so Lain has a suspicion, and now that Adeline headed over there, she's going to go potentially confirm her suspicion. But she's going to run, bonus action dash, and get over there.
Okay.
Run over next to them.
Okay. I will say that you have come into the conversation when Adeline says it must be destroyed and starts taking out the vial of acid. And you see Raquel, even in her mermaid form, is starting to scoot away. It's like, no, you can't. I mean, it's... My dad needs it. Please. It's the only way it's gonna help his business. I thought if I could find it, I'd help him.
Adeline is gonna kneel down, and just get to her level and be like, "There's another way. There's always another way."
Lain is also going to like basically drop into a crouch in front of her, like get eye to eye. How old is this girl?
She's 15-ish.
14, 15-ish.
But Lain, who is younger than anyone else in this group, probably looks around the same age of her since she appears like a little younger than she actually is. Kind of drops into a crouch in front of her as well and goes like, I know you want to help your dad, but we can help him too. If we don't get rid of that thing, I don't think we're making it back to help him.
Roll me a persuasion check at advantage, Lain.
That one's cocked. $25.
Oh.
Come on.
We'll get back to you in a second.
Ah!
As next up,
I'm gonna have my sword in its scabbard is in hand.
Mhm.
And I, like, look at Adeline and I'm like, if this doesn't work, your plan B.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna, because don't forget the fighting is still going on, so I can't ignore that. Which means
If we destroy the MacGuffin, though, the fight's over.
Or at
what
least
you
we'll be
think.
able to kill her then.
that's what you think. Dagon, it is your turn.
Okay. Fuck it. He is going to move up to the lady.
The big lady?
Big lady.
Big lady.
Ooh, big woman.
And would I be, at this point, it's 20 feet, would I be in range for the dagger of venom? It's 20 feet. Am I in range?
Say yeah.
Okay. He is going to take a stab with the dagger of venom. He's going to go,
Mhm.
What was the guy's name? Lucian?
Lucian, yes. Lucian.
Oh, come on, Lucian, you crazy old bastard, don't let me down. And he's going to go and try to stab at one of Morgana's tentacles or whatever is closest to him that he can get to.
Alrighty. I need you to make me that attack roll, my dear.
That's a 19 on the die.
I'm gonna say that's a hit.
Would be like a 27.
Yep, that's definitely a hit.
So
Oh, damn.
is going to use the venom,
Mm-hmm.
which means she has to make a dexterity. Wait,
Constitution saving throw is
saving
what she has to
throw,
make.
please.
Okay, Constitution. I have okay, Constitution you said.
Yes.
Okay. She rolled a dirty 20 on her Constitution saving throw.
All right, well, never mind.
You know what? Roll the damage dice, and we'll call it half.
Like the 2d10?
Yeah, of the poison.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Do I just add the 2d10? Or do I also add any?
You also add on top of the dagger damage as well.
Okay, and then
so that's that 1d4.
And then I also get sneak attack because Kodak is right there next to me as well.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. All right, that's a lot of dice. Hold on, give me 1 second.
No, you're good. You're
Give
good.
me 1 second.
And with you being close and with what you're doing, you'll notice something as well. So that's why I'm like, yeah, roll the damage.
All right, that is 2d10. Let's go. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Okay, and then 1d4. Sorry, so many dice.
It's okay.
You're good.
You're good.
We love you.
I love you too.
We love you.
Okay, so, man, I wish. Damn it, I wish that would have went through. So in total, that is 35 points of damage.
Okay.
So it's going to be halved, which is 17. 17 points of damage. And he then, as a bonus action, is going to run away.
For opportunity attack? Okay.
No, he's going to disengage. He's going to disengage so he does not get an opportunity attack.
Cool. Okay. So it was
go back to where
bludgeoning and it was piercing and poison damage, right?
Yes. So if she would have gotten it all with poison damage, like you're poisoned, which means you get disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. But so she didn't.
Here's the thing, though. You attack her with that dagger of venom. It goes in, and she reacts to the poison, but not as much as you would think.
Yeah.
And I think it is with that you hear her say,
"Where do you think you're going? You don't run away from me."
And I need you to make me... What does she want to use?
Be slippery, baby.
Be slippery.
Come on,
be slippery, boy.
Be slippery, boy. Let's see. What does she want? I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, my dear.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Yep, you have advantage because
You
of
do.
me.
I love you, T.
I love you too.
Okay, that is good. That is good. Oh yeah, that's good. 18.
Okay, 18. All right. You feel her trying to cast something upon you, and you just manage to slip away from her, and you just see her scream a bellowing scream as she is now super fucking pissed off at you all. Red is in the sphere. Can't do anything because it's trapped. Which means we now head to Mirage as she's now circled along with you, Lain, and Adeline, and now Dodos is just like, and then so Mirage is like, she's right. If it's not destroyed, there will be no end to her. As you see Raquel hold out her hand, open up the handkerchief, and you see the true pearl of the undertow in her hands. Hold on, I gotta see something real quick. Oh shit.
Do not let her see it.
They say I am holding my action to do a thing that way.
A little tight circle.
Come on.
No internet. No, it's
Huddled around her.
Cuddle up.
She's laying on the ground. She's a merfolk.
I rolled with
We're all
disadvantage, and she still got a really high roll. So, it's holding out for the thing, and yeah, hold it out. But Mirage is just looking at Raquel, and Morgana will just,
don't you fucking dare!
and she is gonna, yeah, she's gonna cast something on Mirage because of what's happened.
I was
Well,
holding
she-
my action. Can I get to it before she does?
What do you mean get to it before she does?
I've been holding my, or can I do my thing before she does hers?
Okay, what is it that you're trying to do?
She's gonna look up at Raquel,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna be like, I promise we'll get him something better. And I'm gonna snatch the pearl out of her hand, throw
Okay.
it on the ground, and then
Okay.
using remove curse, she's gonna lift the scabbard of her sword up, and then a bunch of mist is gonna billow out the top like a jet engine going off, and she's gonna smash it.
Okay, I need you to roll me an attack roll to see how hard you hit this thing.
Oh,
Come on!
oh my god.
Come on!
So 18.
Okay, 18. You,
With me
Smash-
using my spells, that big spell slot.
I know you are. I know. You slam down on that. You see a crack in it, but it hasn't broken yet. And actually, since you did something, Morgana's gonna use her legendary action to turn her thing on you instead.
Okay.
And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Actually, I have 2 inspirations. Can I try and roll higher on my attack?
You can try.
It's actually rolled kind of bad. One sec.
So stressed.
27.
27.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
I mean, still a good amount of damage. It's not broken yet.
Okay.
This is a wondrous item. It's gonna take more than one swing to hit. But yes, I need you to actually. You know what? Wait, hold on. I need to
Time
check on a few
for
things. Hold on a
acid.
second.
Actually,
I'm figuring things out.
because that second roll was a 19, I crit on her on a 19 or 20.
On the pearl.
On Morgana, technically, but it's attuned to her.
It's attuned to her, but you're attacking the pearl.
Fair enough. I'm just like,
No, I know. I'm trying to figure out a couple of fucking things here. I'm just like,
I want it dead.
I know you do, but
I want you to go away.
there are things. There are things. Okay, that's what it is. Okay.
things are brewing. Things that will probably kill me.
Yeah, you know what? I read this wrong, and this is something she's gonna do. I need Lain, Adeline, Raj, Raquel, and Doros to all make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm good at Dexies. DM, I have a 22.
22. Okay.
18.
18. All right. Who got higher than a 17? Okay. I actually need to roll for Raquel as well. And Mirage. Oh. Poor dear. Then Doros. Fucking hell. Okay. Alrighty. So, as Lain, you try to smash down this pearl, and with your attack, you do manage to have a good crack in it, but it's not broken yet. As you hear Morgana say,
Don't you fucking dare.
As a big tidal wave is conjured out of the ocean, floats towards you all, and slams down and washes you. So then I need to roll some things. So those that got higher than a 17. Oh, that was out of the box. Oh god. Hold on. Math.
Do the math.
Do the math.
Math. You take half of 27 bludgeoning damage, which is 13. But Mirage is gonna take the full 27. And is, I think with that, is, knocked prone? Yeah, knocked prone. And poor Raquel. She gets hit by this tidal wave and is completely knocked down.
Oh.
She's a small, squishy person. She doesn't have a lot of hit points. And, yeah, she's not looking good, guys.
Okay, I'm getting her.
But yeah, also because of that tidal wave, it's gonna wash that pearl away from you, Lain.
Shit.
I was gonna ask, since I didn't get knocked prone, could my thing still be on top of it, holding it in place?
Holding it in place?
Yeah, like when I smashed it down, if it would be like buried in the dirt underneath the scabbard still when it hits me. So it's like hitting me from behind, so it kind of
Okay.
me.
What were your attack rolls?
It was the second one was a 27.
Okay.
And
that was a crit, you
first one I
said?
think was an 18.
And that was a crit, you said?
That is a crit if when it comes to Hexblade's curse, so yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say because it's technically a crit, you have been able to hold on to that, and it's kept in place.
Okay.
But then we are now going to, yeah, because Mirage, was solely focused on Raquel, and now Raquel is not looking good.
Unconscious. Sorry.
Yeah. And then next is Kodak. Kodak, what do you want to do?
Let's go. So I'm on a tentacle, and I've been like yelling this entire time that they've been scrambling with this pearl.
Help me!
So I'm flailing around. Is there any way that I can get on like her shoulder so that I can like stand up on something?
Yeah, you're gonna have to make me some sort of athletics check to get onto her shoulder.
Do that. Come on. 21! 16 plus
Yeah!
5.
You managed to get up on the shoulders.
Stab her in the neck.
Alright. And I'm gonna attack her
Okay, go on
with
attack.
my sword.
Go for the jugular.
Okay. Roll 20!
Oh my god, yes.
Roll your damage.
That's my fellow blue boy.
That's sick. Woo! So that is...
Oh, you know what? I realized that blue Ilfo person did not make a dex check, so gotta check. Yeah, nope.
On the first one...
Get the heck out of here.
It fails, so.
24 slashing damage.
Nice.
I would like to invoke the... Where'd it go? Oh god. I want to invoke the fire rune.
Okay, explain a little bit of that more to me.
When you hit a creature with an attack using a weapon, you can invoke the rune to summon fiery shackles. The target takes an extra 2d6 fire damage and must succeed on a strength saving throw, or be restrained.
Okay. So what saving throw do I have to make?
This would be a strength.
Strength saving throw. Okay. Strength. Okay. Strength saving throw, you said?
Yes, ma'am.
You know what? She's going to use her last legendary resistance to save that. But I mean, hey, you got it down to 0. She doesn't have any legendary resistance left anymore.
She still takes 10 points of fire damage.
10 points of fire damage. And then what was the other damage that you said?
The other was 24 points of slashing damage.
Slashing damage, so 24.
Crit.
So, unfortunately with that slashing damage, you see that it does not hit her as much as when you did the fire damage to her.
Right,
so,
that's the first hit.
Yeah,
the second one.
Yep, you got the net. Yeah, you got the second one.
17 to hit.
I don't have any fire.
That's a hit.
11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. 11.
Action
surge. I knew it. Yep.
Hell yeah.
23.
Yep, that's definitely going to be a hit.
9 points of slashing damage.
9 points. Okay.
And the last one.
Oh, you got a lot of...
24.
24, that is also hit. Damn, I keep forgetting that you got a lot of these.
I got 2 attacks.
Yes, you do.
And 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that should be my turn.
All right.
I hope.
She is looking very, very pissed off of what you had done. That she's gonna turn to you, Kodak, and it's gonna be like,
"Get off of me, you fucking reptile!"
And I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay. That's really good. That's really good. That is total 23. Plus 5.
Well, she tried to use gust of wind to try and blow you off of her tentacle, but you have managed to hold on, my good sir. Well done.
I imagine on her shoulder, and I've just been like hitting her in the neck, so she just turns and tries to blow me away with her mouth.
Exactly.
Like, your breath smells like demon.
Okay, could you say that one more time just so I have that for audio clarity?
Well, of course. You smell like semen.
Damn.
Point of inspiration, Kodak. Is that your turn?
I sure as hell hope so.
Okay, cool. Well, next is this folk who unfortunately was knocked prone, but is gonna stand on up and is once again gonna try to attack Dodos as is not been able to hit him.
No!
Attack.
Fuck
That-
the girl! Kill the girl!
Even with Shield of Faith, that would pass Doros, and that is also gonna pass Doros, so they both hit. Hold on, I gotta roll some damage for this guy.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
Hold on, did I do this right? Hold for math!
Math.
Oh, poor Doros. Poor Doros. Doros
No!
altogether is gonna take 34 combined slashing and lightning damage.
Oh my god.
I'm not close enough to do anything about that.
Let me see if he has something. He actually does have something. Next time you hit with a okay, yeah. That's a bone. That's not a reaction, I don't think. No. Never mind. That's casting a spell. That doesn't work. Fuck. Sorry, TJ. I tried to use the reaction for you, boy. But it doesn't. They have spells they could use. Why didn't I use a fucking spell? Okay, moving on. All right. So Craith, you are next.
Okay. How is she looking?
Morgana?
Yeah.
Hot.
Yes, still hot. She's not as great as she was before, but still seems like she can last a little while longer.
I'd prefer if she was hot and dead, but
Nope. Sorry, it ain't that easy, bud.
not yet.
Me too.
Me 3 because she keeps trying to steal one of my blue boys.
Fuck it. Let's, Craith is going to pull out another jar, melt it in his hand, and firebolt.
Firebolt, go ahead.
Advantage because distracted by Pearl and Kodak?
Sure, fine. I'll be nice. You're gonna regret that later.
Please shoot him, ma'am. I don't have the HP for this.
Yeah, it's a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
It's 15 fire damage.
15 fire damage. Okay. Thing is, she wants to do something, but then she would have to break concentration of the water elemental that she has going on right now.
Oh, I mean, she's taking damage. Because she won her.
That is
her
true. That is true. She has taken
concentration
damage. Yeah, thank you for reminding me that. I appreciate it. I keep forgetting that.
That's
twice now.
Twice now? Okay, so past
4
the first
times
one.
now, apparently, according to Webby.
Oh yeah, past that one. Oh yeah, 4 times. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, thank you for keeping me on track of that. Yeah. I'm gonna say with that final blow of the firebolt, this water elemental falls back into the water and is no longer around.
Get out of
Morgana
here.
is fucking pissed.
Good job.
She's very
Stay
pissed.
mad,
so
bitch.
bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Craith's gonna move. Where would you say her head is?
Her head is gonna be right around here. Like right where the nose is.
Okay.
Like actually right where the mouth is. Why am I moving her around?
Then yeah, Craith's gonna move right up into the water and then teleport like on her head.
You're blocked and obviously it's really
That's
funny that
great.
you can't see. Okay, you're on top of her head now. And she's like,
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Well, for one thing, I don't think you'd risk hurting yourself. For another, I'm not quite sure. This happened before I could really think about it. But maybe distracting you? Perhaps doing something a bit more nefarious? There's really no telling. Anyway.
Yeah, he'll like just grab on and hold on for dear life.
okay. That's what you do.
Buddy.
And you hear in your mind Morgana's voice echoing in your brain saying,
Let's see how well you hold on when this happens.
and I need you to make me a dex save.
And she whips her hair back and forth. She whips her hair back and forth.
My hair back and forth.
First hit rate.
18.
There's an
Doing
old
that earlier
song.
today,
An
actually.
18.
Oh,
Okay. So you notice as a tendril of inky darkness reaches up and above and touches you and is grabbing onto your head, and you feel your energy being drained and drained. As luckily you rolled well in your dexterity, so you are
What is the
only
Sailor Moon?
going to take 14 points of necrotic damage. 14 necrotic damage. And you kind of hear Morgana in your head go,
Thank you for that, my dear. It's just what I needed.
Damn it. Big sick.
Vampiric touch.
And that's technically taking damage, right?
yeah, that's taking damage. How many of these hellish rebukes do you have?
50.
Not 50.
Yeah, let me look because I think I'm out.
Yeah, because
pretty
it's about how many you have. You also used
Yeah.
an action, and I say you teleported. Maybe that's
Yeah.
a bonus action.
I'm
so
out.
You're out. Yeah, sorry, buddy. There's nothing you can
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is Raquel's turn, and she's unconscious.
I had a reaction.
So... You have a reaction?
Oh, I wasn't saying. I was saying, isn't hellish rebuke a reaction?
Well, he's all out of hellish rebukes. Use them
Yeah,
all.
I'm out.
Oh.
I'm out of hellish rebukes.
I thought it was cantrip.
No.
That's not. That firebolt is a cantrip. Hellish rebuke is not.
I don't play tieflings enough to know.
My first tiefling.
Oh god. Okay, I gotta take a picture of this.
Travi's first tiefling.
Oh god, what did you do?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're dead.
It's all
You
over.
all
It's the end of the game.
see as Raquel is just lying there, kind of lifeless, not moving. And then all of the sudden, you see her open her eyes and get back up as she rolled a nat 20 on her death saving throw
yeah.
and comes back up with 1 hit point.
He
Fuck
gets
yeah,
advantage
Raquel.
on those because the beacon of hope, by the way.
Yeah, but still rolled a natural fucking 20.
Yeah.
The other would have been an 18.
bitch, Raquel. This lady can't keep you down.
It's like, what happened? What's going on? I thought I was back home. It's just, and then that's her turn. She really can't do anything else. And Doris is like, it's okay, dear. Oh, then he's kind of
soon.
looking at Lain. Is just a little like growling with his teeth that you doing this to the Pearl is like, you know what? No, that's right. Earl is priority. And Doris is going to use his action to lay hands on Raquel.
Good.
So that she gets how much AP does she actually HP?
Yeah.
How much HP does he have? So she got
How
1.
many action points does she recover?
Action points, yeah. Is gonna lay 10 points of healing on her. Awesome. And then I think is going to cast as a bonus action, Wrathful Smite on his nose glows glaive. However you pronounce that.
The Novus Glove.
The Novus Glove, yeah. And then Morgana is like,
Let's finish this now.
and she manages to get even a bit closer towards where she's at the very edge of the thing, where, yeah, you'd be right about there. You're right there. I have to see if this would work. Part of me didn't want to do this, but it's going to happen. I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw.
There it goes.
Oh shit. 12. The bed.
That's not great. That's a 14.
14,
Oh.
22.
Oh.
22.
I got an 8.
8. Yes, if you have inspirations, use them now.
I already did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
30-20. All right. Who got above a 17?
I'm trying to, 21. My brain turned
21.
off for a minute.
Okay. 21.
It's almost 2 a.m., okay?
Yeah, that's true. I know. I'm trying to wrap this up.
No, you're good.
Oh,
So
you're
wrap it up with our
Wrap-up's
death.
gonna be we die.
Oh, don't
Okay.
do that.
So,
Sheila, now would be a good time to show up, hon.
We need
Sheila's
to
busy
end-
fighting. Sheila's busy fighting. All right, so I got to do some math here. How is that even fucking possible?
Send the bird to get Sheila.
I know, but Sheila is now with Captain Aaron Hurst fighting.
Oh, I missed that part completely.
Yep. Okay. Can't believe okay, there's that. Okay. Those that did not succeed take 52 lightning damage as she casts chain lightning on you all. Because chain
Jesus.
lightning can go between 30 feet of everybody. Those that saved, you take half of that.
I'm still unconscious.
Half that again.
Line's down.
I am also down.
Okay.
I'm also down.
All right. Oh, Mirage needs to make it.
Did it hit you?
Surprisingly, it doesn't touch Raquel because Morgana needs a pure vessel. Ooh, that's a 13.
Oh,
So,
okay.
13
that's
plus-
fucked up.
13 plus. Oh yeah, no, she.
Doesn't
she
even
would-
hit Craith.
I mean, Craith is standing on top.
Doesn't even hit Craith or Kodak. You're on top of her.
I mean, it's going from point to point to point to point to point. She's trying to get all of you.
That-
So.
Yeah, she succeeded.
Mhm.
Oh, it got me. It got me back.
Who's all up?
Yeah.
Up.
Up. Okay, so you see Dagon and Craith,
Was it
you
9?
managed to withstand everything as you then see Mirage, Lain, Adeline, and Doros needs to make a dex save as well.
Doros.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's down as well. And Kodak, are you up or down?
I am down.
And Kodak is now down and starts to slide off the tentacle of Morgana. As the Dagon and Craith, you're barely standing, and you see almost half of your party down.
I'm fine. I uncanny dodged it.
I'm fine. I'm not fine.
Not fine. And you kind of hear Morgana with her. As she's laughing maniacally. But then suddenly you see around you the waves start crashing up and above. Those that are still awake, you see the waves crashing up and above, and Morgana's looking about like,
What is this?
as the waves are not being controlled by her. And Dagon and Craith, you see spectacles of aquamarine glinting light from these things. And in the waves, it's almost as if you can see the image of a face as a woman of pure beauty with eyes similar to Raquel, looking at you both and saying,
Don't give up just yet. You've got this.
as I'm gonna roll 5 d20s. All right, guys, hold on a second. I need to do some math here. I gotta say, this is something I borrowed from my friend Victoria from Yesterday Roleplay, so thank you, Victoria Cora, for letting me do this. As these waves crash up, and with the radiating light manage to coat you all get 69 points of healing back.
Nice.
And Morgana's like,
What is this magic?
and
69?
I know, 69! Yeah.
Nice. We all wake up simultaneously and go, nice.
It's the spirit of the lovers of that statue I rescued.
So yeah, everybody heal yourself up to 69 hit points.
I'm
Or
back to
how-
full, baby.
Yep.
Man, oh god, okay.
Sarah!
This is Sarah, but also Dagon is just like, because he just saw, with the exception of Craith, who's still up on her, saw his entire group just drop before his eyes.
Yeah. Oh, I'll also say with the chain lightning, it was by blue. So, blue. We'll say. Did they succeed? I can't remember if they did.
Let's find out.
That's. I know. I think I did roll and they didn't. So if it was 50. Oh yeah, they got like it was like what 52? Yeah, it was 52. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, they are not looking great. Blue is. And you also notice this magic as the one last kind of go up into the air and touches amongst the pearl, and the light starts sinking into the cracks, and it starts to. It looks like it's getting weaker from this magic.
Can I? Okay, I know it's not my turn, but like freedom speaking, just because Dagon is experiencing so much in this moment right now.
Yeah,
he just saw everybody drop. Like he gets hit by this bolt, and then he kind of like comes to, and he just looks over and he sees just a puddle of everybody in the corner, and he just like lets out a holler, like a scream. But seeing Adeline drop and everybody drop, he screams, but then everything kind of like comes back, and he yells to Adeline, "Finish it."
Okay. Yeah. Adeline, it is indeed your turn.
I'm gonna use the acid on the pearl.
Yeah. Use that acid on the pearl. What does it say regarding damage-wise?
Okay. Let me see. I gotta do some reading.
And I know what I'm doing directly
I just died and came back, so bear with me. The second
one moment I need to read the instructions.
Let me read the instructions of this manual.
So I can't scroll for some reason. Okay, here we go. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 acid damage.
2d6 acid damage. Okay. I need you to make a hit then, my dear.
Okay. A natural 20. No. I'm taking a picture. I'm taking a picture. I'm gonna cry. Let's go. Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, and then 2d6.
You get to double that.
And then we double it. Oh, yeah.
Come on. It's a nat 20. Come on.
12 damage.
12 damage?
Just break the pearl. We can do the rest. Just break the pearl.
You pour this acid into this pearl, and you see Morgana looking at us like,
"Oh, that can't do that. It should give me."
And it starts to explode, and then you see Morgana just start shrieking in pain as a kind of a vortex within her throat where she had placed the pearl is just, and it's just breathing and sithering in pain as she then starts taking even more damage because of what you just did. What was it that you rolled? D10s?
No, it's 2d6s.
2d6s, okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna take...
Come on.
She's gonna take...
Does that get doubled because of the nat 20?
You know what? To be nice, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, Craith, you're on top of her head. She's starting to shrink. And she is eventually going to be shrinking to where she is now going to be just in the... If I can fucking shrink her down, is just her normal size right there.
Oh god.
Because
She's standing on her head. Standing on her shoulders like I was with Kodak.
but Kodak, you were starting to fall. Are you good? Yes?
I was gonna say, since she condenses down and I'm on her shoulder, I just lay flat on top of her.
You were letting go and you were starting to fall when you fell unconscious.
Right.
So, do you want to try to make some sort of athletics check to see if you can make sure you grab onto the cliff before you fall in the water?
Do a swan dive.
Yeah, I don't like this water. Bad water. Athletics?
Yeah.
17.
Easily. You managed to grab one hold on top of the cliff, and you are starting to lift yourself up as you see Morgana is just now prone on the floor, crumpled, because she has lost the pearl. Adeline, is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
So that was my attack. What can my only bonus action is like healing. Does anybody need healing? We're all kind of good, I think.
You're all kind of good, yeah.
We got the MacGuffin, so
I may have overdone it, but I'm like, no, this is fine. It works.
This is fine.
That was good.
We lived by 69 and we died by 60. Yep, that's good. Okay. So she's gonna look at the crumpled up figure of Morgana and just be like, "Who's the bitch now?"
Inspiration.
Thank you.
Welcome. All right, Lain. It is now your turn.
Dagon is.
I feel like Lain got smashed with a thing, got shot by lightning, has fallen to her knees, woke back up, has just gone through it all, and just wakes up from almost death, looks over, sees Adeline break the pearl finally.
If you look down, you see that it's shattered into pieces. Like there's pieces of it all around by your feet.
Oh, like an Inuyasha. Okay.
And I am
right
going
along.
to, before I do all my stuff, feel free to slap me for this if you'd like. Lain is gonna reach over, grab Adeline's shoulder and go Adeline? And then she's gonna look at Dagon. Sorry, Dagon. And then I'm gonna kiss Adeline. I'm gonna pull back and you are fucking amazing. And then I'm gonna get up and start running at Morgana.
She goes, that was unexpected. Also, you are younger than me, significantly.
You can slap me later if you want. I probably deserve it. Bye. And
Raquel's like, okay, that's new.
Don't worry, you're not getting a kiss. It's okay.
Okay, good. I don't know if I'm the right age. Okay.
I mean, I'm probably close enough, but I want to do this anyway.
Yeah, get as close as you can to this
close enough,
motherfucker.
but I want to do this anyway. I like the idea that, as she started running is when, Morgana was still, shrinking down.
Oh, yeah.
And, she's just running straight at her, and, Morgana, raises a tentacle to, try and smash her as she's shrinking. And it, impacts, and there's just this burst of, flower petals.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is a flash of petals and mist right in front of Morgana as I misty step right in front of her.
Yep.
And then I'm going to try and cut where the fake pearl had been and open up her jugular.
Make that attack roll, baby. Also, Lain, if you don't have one, please take another point of inspiration for that fucking epic kiss.
I didn't, actually, because I'd used it earlier.
Hot diggity damn.
And we thought Adeline was giving another kiss. It ended up being Lain.
I didn't know it was
I was
going to
really
be
hoping
Lain.
that would be a 19.
A 19?
But it'll do.
A 19
I
does
was really
hit.
hoping it'd be a 19, but it'll do.
What is it?
That will be an 18 total.
Yeah,
I was
that'll
hoping
hit.
I'd roll 19.
Uh,
Okay, so all of my, because I really wanted to crit.
You're probably gonna get her in the
Kill her
next.
so
You're probably gonna get her in the next round. You combined, everybody.
Baby!
We combine our powers.
Yeah,
My
Lain, make
powers
sure that
combined.
you get right in front of her because that's where you're supposed to be.
Oh, yes, 1 second.
There you go.
Sorry, I'm a little
No,
distracted.
I moved you. It's all good. I moved you. It's all good.
1 sec. I'm making sure I'm rolling all my damages because I have so much of it right now. Which is why I really wanted to crit. Umbra
Jeez
Blade,
Louise,
of
I'm
course.
looking at the
so
time. I'm
plus
like,
this.
I said I'm gonna make these short, but no,
Plus
I
that.
always make them long.
This is our
it's the
this is
finale.
our brand.
The boss fight has to take like 3 hours. It's only right.
I can't
So.
wait for beta males to just go on and be like, Adeline's way too OP, and a Mary Sue, and
Shut up.
Dagon is gonna end
Oh, I will take
step.
that. Okay. Could be.
Like, excuse me.
It's going to be 16 points of slashing damage and
Okay.
13 points of necrotic damage.
Nice. You do notice that because of, and what was the other necrotic?
13.
13. You do notice that because she's no longer attuned to the pearl, she takes much more of this damage than more before. And it's just like can't happen as she's starting to choke on her own blood. Sorry, TMI.
I kind of leap over her, so I'm like above her head, so that if somebody else needs to come in, they have a clear shot. And I'm just gonna lean over for her for a sec and be like, "We're to the wise. I only fully respect one person, and it ain't you."
Nice. So you're getting behind her now, you said?
Yeah, I'm kind of just looping around behind her, so everybody else has a
Go
clear
around
shot.
behind her. I say she's weak enough that you're able
she
to
tries
do
to
that.
shoot me. She has to shoot opposite direction of everybody else.
All right, Dagon, it is your turn, and Lain is right behind crumpled up Morgana, who is choking on her blood.
Okay, well, seeing everything that transpired in the last 12 seconds.
Oh, actually, that add an extra 7 damage to that.
Extra
I keep forgetting my bonus.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the bonus.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you're
Continue.
The bonus.
We love that damage.
So yeah, Dagon seeing all of this happen, and now that she's down to size and right in front of him, he is going to take his rapier out, and he's going to rush forward and flank her.
Yeah.
Take his rapier and stab at her.
You got this.
Get him. Her. Sorry.
That's a dirty
I'm
20.
too flustered.
Dirty 20 hits.
Okay. Sneak attack as well because I had advantage. So many dice.
So many dice.
dice.
Oh, yes. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. So that is 24 points of piercing damage.
Piercing.
Run up to his rapier out, and he's gonna say, "So intimidating when you're down to this small of a size, are you?" And he's going to run away.
I love that.
Always running away. You always run away from your prey.
I'm a rogue.
Supposed
to run away. Bonus action disengage.
No, I get it. So
I was gonna
being
high
in the
five you.
spear-
Fair enough.
So Eelfolk in the spear sees what happens. You can't hear because the whole spear was like, and it's just gonna start moving away from the scene.
Spear starts rolling away.
Yeah, rolling away. Roll. Yeah. And Mirage is actually up next. Can she? Yeah, she can with her speed. I think she's gonna. She's gonna go up to Morgana, and she's just going to go up to her. Man, it's weird seeing my two characters on the same board. One is the evil version, one is the good version. It's so weird. But
the true duality of man.
Exactly. And
the duality of mermaid.
Mermaid.
Yeah. Duality of mermaid. Bad. And then it's gonna go up. Actually, no, she's gonna go here. And is kind of turned back to you, Adeline, is like, look after Raquel, and goes up to Morgana, and Morgana's like, you're going to try to defeat me again, are you? And Mirage will kneel down to Morgana and say, not this time, my dear. But I believe somebody else wants to. And she's gonna grab hold of Morgana, spin her around, and hold her in place, holding her action to whoever comes to attack next. And I think we all know who that is.
Get it.
Blue boy.
Blue boys.
Yep.
Can I grab her other arm?
Yeah, you can grab her other arm. Do what you want.
Climbing up off the cliff, Kodak is just drenched in water and tentacle goop and whatever else.
I'll say that it's gonna have to be like this.
Fair enough.
Go ahead.
Kodak, walk up, real nice and gentle, like.
Casual stroll.
Look her right in the eyeballs. Purple eyes.
Uh-oh, we can't hear you.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, no. So as I was saying, we're gonna repeat that. As you go up towards her and looking up, you see the illusion of where she had her left eye that was taken by Mirage when she broke free long ago is gone. So it's just a black hole and just has that one purple eye looking up at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna take my sword. I'm just gonna have it like under my forearm. I'm gonna press it to her stomach, and I'm just gonna walk forward.
Oh.
Make that attack roll.
Anymore? 23.
Yeah.
That is definitely a hit.
As I'm walking, I'm looking in like her empty eye.
Hmm.
You needed to that void. Fill it with the certainty of your defeat. And die like you are. Oh. That is... Okay. Oh, wow, math.
Do the math.
Do the math. Do the math.
18.
18?
Come on.
Just barely standing.
There's more!
What? There's more!
After I've got a second attack. I'm gonna use it.
Go ahead.
As I walk up, the hilt gets to like her navel.
Mm-hmm.
Cave to the chops.
Look her in the one bare eye, and then lights out.
Roll the hit.
18.
Send this bitch to her watery grave.
Yes! I will! In temporary hit points from
Yes!
Oh!
But yeah,
Fuck yeah.
I take her, lights out, and I throw her over my shoulder and shoot her.
You take her and you throw this now dead body of Morgana over to the cliffside, and just you all watch and see her disappear as you don't even hear the sound of the splash as the waves engulf her. Morgana is no more. And it's at that point when Morgana has disappeared, you notice the rain clouding storm around you starts to fade. It lessens intensity. The winds stop howling. As you all notice, peeking through the fog clouds is a beautiful sun. Actually, what time of day is it? I don't remember.
Oh God, it's daytime? Oh.
Is it midday? Is it noon?
It might be nighttime, right?
No, you're right. I think it is nighttime.
It's probably like,
I mean,
The sky quickly rotates into moon position.
Yeah, it rotates into the moon position. The fog breaks away as you now see a crystal clear vision of the stars around you and a big moon, the full moon, and everything is clear again. And this last eel folk tries to run away, back going into the water. So Doros and Adeline, if they want to make opportunity attacks, they can.
Yeah.
The guy in the bubble just falls into the water and we just see him bobbing away over the waves.
Exactly.
First one doesn't hit. Yeah, second one hits. Eldritch Blast. And then
we all just opportunity attack him.
If you want to go up and attack him, you can.
2 damage.
Okay, so
yeah, I'm like, I'm done
more
getting
HP.
shit for tonight. Fell on my last turn. Just rolled 2 9s.
Dagon's gonna run up and stab him in the back with one of his daggers.
My God.
Okay. For the sake of expediting damage, you all managed to get enough hits on him where he goes and then falls into the water before he explodes.
Stab him in the back and then just kick him into the water.
Yep. All that happens. And you even look to your right and you notice that the eel folk are now starting to retreat, having seen that their mistress that was running everything is now dead. And they start retreating back into the water as you hear the pirates go, go back to the depths of hell where you belong, and all that stuff. And Captain Aaron Hurst and Sheila are looking at each other, smiling, shaking hands, very happy at a sense of familiarity. And then let me get rid of this red guy because he's not needed.
Be gone. Back to the depths with ye.
Yeah. And it's all quiet, calm, until you hear like a oh boy. And you look up and you see Lucian has now run out of the lighthouse. It's like, you did it! You did it! Hooray. And then he just kind of collapses, is like, oh God, that's a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot.
That was a lot. Were you here? No. What? A lot.
Craith, enough. I forgot that you were even here.
At that, Dagon is gonna run up to Adeline and just give her a hug. And he's just gonna say, he's gonna say, "Are you all right? Are you all right?"
Yes. That was something, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was. Good job. That was brilliant with the pearl thing. That was brilliant.
And minor illusion, beautiful moonlit sparkles around the two.
Yeah, from the ground, Kodak just goes, "Did the shield help?"
Oh, I completely forgot about the shield. You can have it back.
You all start managing to go around Raquel, I will say. at this point. Kodak, you're down to regular size. And Lucien is kind of like, oh boy. And then looks and then sees like, oh, we have another one, do we? And sees Raquel with her tail. And it's like, and Mirage is like, don't be afraid. He's a friend. Introduce yourself, go on. And Raquel is like, hi, I'm Raquel Frogwater. Oh, you're Benji's daughter. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that we found you. And he runs up and gives her a hug, and she's like, okay. And gives a slight pat of a hug back. Yeah, you know what? She does do this. She kind of starts having tears welling up in her eyes, and she kind of cries a little bit.
Aw.
And kind of with that. And then you all hear a whoosh coming from behind you. As you all turn, and you do see 2 water elementals that have now risen up from the water behind you.
Oh, here we go again.
Come on.
You start getting in your defensive stance, and Mirage is like, wait. Mirage goes up to one of the elementals, reaches out a hand, and the elemental kneels down and nuzzles its water-formed snout in her hand. It's like, you were being controlled for too long, weren't you? Glad that you are safe. And the other, and is gonna pet the water elemental. Do any of you dare to approach?
I do.
Okay. Which one do you approach?
Whatever the one that Adeline, or that Mirage isn't, Dagon is going to approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be the other one to its left.
Yeah, he's
I'll go that way.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay. So you all go over to those water elementals. And you all hear Lucian be like, thank God. I'm glad that they're back to normal. Doros would go up to Mirage and be like, they're not so bad when they're not trying to kill it, are they? Craith, do you stay behind?
Does Raquel go to the water elementals?
Raquel is still in her mermaid form. She can't really move. But you do see a bit of a sense of interest in her face as she's still hugged tight in Lucian's embrace and is looking at these water elementals.
Another very innocent question. When the pearl exploded, you said there are a bunch of shards of it all around?
Yes, there are. There are.
No. Yeah, Craith's taken every single one of those he can find.
Oh.
And he's going to very sneakily shove them into his bag.
Before you do that, you hear a voice in your head as it's Raquel saying,
Please don't. It's like they said, I think there's a way to do better with this. Besides, you need something to pay off things. Belle might exchange some good money for those.
Oh. I wouldn't want something like this falling into the wrong hands.
Like your hands.
You know, at least with me, nobody worse will end up with them.
make me a perception check with disadvantage.
That's fair. Ooh. Perception. Perception?
Yeah.
I thought it was persuasion.
No perception.
16.
16. All right. You're having your conversation with Raquel as you turn, and you see a watery tentacle is moving all the shards away and trapping it in its tentacle. As one of the elementals has grabbed them while you're talking with Raquel. and it's holding them up, and is actually the one that's to the right is going to go over to each and every one of you that are there and give you little bits of pieces here and there in your hands of this pearl.
Wow.
You really trying to have Craith be the BBG of season 2, aren't you?
You do.
Lain will,
yeah, go ahead.
Lain will look over and she'll go, unfortunately, I think it's just kind of really pretty gravel now, Craith. But think about it this way. If you'd taken this, that's the cheater's way out. You're not going to be proud of being immortal unless you figure out how to do it yourself.
Yes. Figure out how to do it myself. There's more than one way to become immortal.
You do feel Craith poke, like as a wet slosh is on your shoulder. You turn, the little tentacle has one shard of the pearl in its arm.
Thank you. If nothing else, this is quite the consolation prize.
And then it was gonna pat on top of your head as you just get soaked with water. But all the
Can
others...
I hug the water elemental?
Yeah, it's gonna kneel down, and it's gonna kneel down its head, just kind of look at all of you, and you're welcome to hug it.
Oh, I will hug it. I will give it the good scritches.
The scritches out of water. So
I make
nice.
bubbles.
Big bubbles. It's like, it's very nice that they are free again. As you kind of hear them, almost like dolphins are like, oh. It's I don't know why my microphone's not fucking working. But you know, like the dolphin's like, oh,
Yeah.
oh. As you then hear a, oh, oh. As you see next to it, you see a little baby elemental with there. And it's just kind of like poking his head around. And I will say at this point, Lucian kind of is holding onto Raquel and lifts her to her feet. And she manages to get her legs back. And at that point, we'll start walking over to the elemental, the little baby. And it's like, you know, you're actually kind of cute when you're not destroying things. And the little baby is just like, and puts the nose up against Raquel. And she's a little scared she's going to transform back. She doesn't. And then the water elemental presses its forehead to her forehead. Yeah, make me a perception check, everybody.
Okay.
Oof, 11.
9.
17.
17.
11.
Nice.
2.
Too busy nuzzling.
Yep. Nuzzling, yeah. I think Adeline, because you're the one that rolled the highest.
No, 22.
22. Okay. Adeline and Dagon, then. You are looking at Raquel putting her forehead to this baby elemental. And you see her face shift into a different emotion, as if she's hearing a voice that she recognizes. And Adeline, you remember when you seemed to have a conversation, or at least get a message from someone you cared about. You imagine that's what's happening there. And
She's just gonna wrap her arm around Dagon and just lean her head against his shoulder.
So cute. So cute.
Lain is just hugging this water elemental going, you're such a big wet boy, you're such a good boy. Talking like a large dog.
And it's that, it's like, Mom, did I do good? Did I do good? As Chun flies down to your shoulder, Lain.
Oh my god, you did so good.
So good.
You did
so
the
good.
best.
Yay!
Give Chun smooches.
Very cute. And it's that point when the smaller baby one stops nuzzling, and it's almost barely a whisper, but you hear a whoosh through the wind as you hear a very soft, gentle, thank you. And the water elementals lift their heads, start turning towards the sea, and dissolve back into the water.
Wow. I've never been that close to them before. Well, not when they were trying to kill us anyway, but...
All right. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The ocean can be.
Let's
What was that, Kodak? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
let's get the fuck off this rock.
I need. Dagon will just kind of look around. I need the biggest drink imaginable right now.
Well, I could probably help you with that.
I have a flask, but it's probably half full right now. How long will it take to get back to Pearlport and get to that tavern? Because I am craving alcohol.
At that,
I'm sure Sheila had.
I think at that, Captain Aaronhurst and Sheila are walking up towards you guys, and it's like, well, a promise is a promise.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's about time you all got home and got your reward, didn't you?
I believe so. At the very least,
right,
to get away from this lighthouse forever, and I'll be happy. No offense, Lucian.
Lucian starts to kind of oh.
No offense, but it's not been a great time. But maybe once you fix the place up a bit, maybe it won't be so bad.
You could turn it into a bed and breakfast kind of situation.
You see his eyes light up and be like,
that could work.
Never thought of that. I'd see more people, that's for sure.
I think you could.
I mean, when it's not a hurricane out here, it's very nice looking.
Yeah,
nice view.
It's because of that. Sorry to say this, that sea witch bitch just ruined everything.
Oh no, call her what she is.
No, that's
straight. All right, sea witch bitch.
That's very.
Yay.
Yes.
No, I love it. But yeah, Mirage is like, well, looks like you all got what you came for, and now this one can go back home. And she's gonna go over to Raquel and kind of stroke her cheek. It's like, you're gonna be fine. I think you should have more of a talk with your dad about your mom. And Raquel is like, this won't be the last time I see you, will it? Trust me, you can't get rid of me that easily. And gives her a kiss on the forehead. And is gonna turn to you all. Is gonna go to Lain and give you all of her shards of the broken pearl.
Oh, good. Are you sure? I mean, do you not want these?
What am I gonna do with a broken pearl? Besides, there's other things I need to get done, and I don't think I'm ready to go back to Pearlport just yet.
Okay, well, be careful. Okay, and she's gonna give her a hug.
Oh, she hugs you back and is like, don't worry, my dear, I will. And kind of pats you on the head. And it's gonna turn to the rest of her group. I think she eyes Craith and is like, see, it wasn't that bad taking your own potion now, was it?
When I decide to do it on my own, it's not so bad. When it's shoved into my throat, not quite as enjoyable. But
that's something you learn then.
Well, if we don't learn anything, what have we accomplished?
Exactly. And nods her head. And once again, one more time, you hear Mirage's voice in your head saying, learn to trust others more. They won't leave you like you think they will. And she's gonna turn to the rest of the group.
I'll extend my hand out for Mirage.
She extends one back up to you.
And as I clasp it, she'll see that I've got broken chain bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
Little something to remember us by.
I'll treasure this. Thank you, big blue boy.
Take it easy.
You as well. And we'll turn to Dagon and Adeline.
Adeline's gonna move from Dagon and rush over and give her a hug.
I'm gonna embrace you and say, keep tight hold on the parents that you have. You don't know how long until they're gone. And I know you'll find your mother. You are her daughter after all.
Dagon hear that? We're right by each other.
Yeah, right by each other.
I was just curious.
I'd say maybe, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Adeline.
Thank you for everything.
I didn't do much. It was all you.
You gave me a friend, and I don't really have many of those.
Well, seems like to me you got a whole lot more now, as she looks at the rest of the group.
Good luck to you.
You as well, my dear. And gives one last little hug as you hear in your head, don't let a good thing go to waste. You don't know how long they'll be around. And kind of leans back and winks at you. And is gonna then turn towards Dagon.
Sorry about all that when we first met, by the way. All the attempted traps and whatnot. Apologies for that.
Probably would have done the same if it were me in your shoes.
Probably. And I wouldn't blame you for it. But I can respect a fellow sneak. Thanks for all your help.
Sends a hand out to you. It's like, good luck to you. I know you're going to do great.
Do great with what?
With whatever you need. And then you hear in your head, Dagon. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to think about this for a second. I hope you find out more about Delta. Seemed like he piqued your interest. And gives a wink.
He just kind of like cocks his head a little confused. But he didn't.
You hear back in your head, like you said, fellow sneak.
Fair enough.
And then is gonna step back, and Sheila approaches and says, are you sure you don't want to come back? Bella's pretty sure gonna have a great reward for all you did. She's like, nah, I've got other things I need to do. Besides, need to help Lucian out here a little bit to make things right again. And we'll tap Lucian. Is like, ooh, yes, that would be very helpful. Thank you, Mirage. And I was like, right. You take care now. And hope this isn't the last time we see each other. As I'd like to see my friends again.
It's always good to have friends. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
A friend is a greater weapon than a dagger.
Well...
And she just pats his cheek. She's like...
Well, fine, you're right. Friends are better than daggers, I suppose.
You can have too many daggers, but you can't have too many friends.
No, you'd be surprised how many daggers I can fit on my person, darling.
I would also beg to differ that you can never have too many daggers.
That is a
And
later
Lain just
problem.
jumps up and down and she just rattles.
That is a later problem. Oh my gosh. At that, Sheila's like, right, okay, do we want to head into the mainland before the next dawn approaches?
Yes.
And then...
Aye.
Probably.
Aye, yeah. So you all start heading your way towards Sheila's ship. It's more crowded than before because of everybody now there. But you all managed to fit on board. As long as no one gets big.
Other
Looking at Kodak.
We're taking a potion again from Craith. So we're good.
So you all then manage to get on the ship. As then Sheila starts sailing it away with everybody saved. All of the cargo has been moved onto Sheila's ship. And you all have your constellation prizes of the broken pearl of the undertow. As you look at it, its magic fading away, but its color still pristine. As you look up, and you see Mirage and Lucian wave at you all until they all start fading away into the distance. We're going to cut into a small epilogue. You all managed to come back to Pearlport unharmed. A lot of the sailors and pirates are very shocked of the storm having now disappeared mysteriously over a few days and nights. You make your way back to Belle's Tavern. Benji is crying tears of pure joy as he hugs his daughter. Again, he's like a foot and a half shorter than her as he hugs her tightly. Raquel apologizes for everything, saying, I just wanted to help. I just thought that, he's like, shh. Oh, it's okay. You're safe now. That's what matters. And turns to you all and it's like, thank you. Thank you for bringing her back.
Of course.
And you look as you hear a voice. Thank you indeed. I see that I owe you a lot more than just a few drinks, don't I? As you all look, and you definitely see Belle with her elbow up on the tavern bar, holding her drink, taking a sip, and looking at you all.
Belle is back.
Of course, Belle is back.
I will say, on the way here, like on the way through town, Lain kind of was like, I'll catch up with you guys in a second. And she's gonna break off from the group.
Okay.
And then when we meet up again at the tavern, she has a bag in her. It's like a large sack.
Okay. Got a large sack in your hand. And for expedition's sake, you then all show, I imagine except Craith, you all show the shards of the Pearl of the Undertow, and Bella's looking at them, it's like, so that's what the little fucker used to try and charm me.
Me as well. A couple times, I think.
And me.
She's
I think me too. I don't know if it would have worked though.
certainly had her tricks, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, with this, I can definitely make sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. Keep an eye on it, per se. You never know when something can come back. And I will handsomely exchange you all what I promised you in return for returning everything, including Benji's daughter. Why am I going British? She's Southern. Fuck. I'm sorry. It's just blending all together.
They blend.
What I owe you, as well as Benji's daughter.
Me. mean,
give a portion of my share to Kodak.
Part of mine too.
Adeline looks over at him and she goes, as I promised, there would be more. And I want to apologize.
Are you saying that to Kodak or Bell?
Kodak.
Okay.
If I would have known about your past before I approached you with this deal, then I never would have made it.
My past has nothing to do with what I will do moving forward. If I didn't want to trust you, I wouldn't have agreed.
Well, you're either free to go or the offer still stands.
And he like slumps back in his. There is one thing I must. A young friend of mine must be freed. And are we in like the interrogation room?
I'd say that you're like in the middle of Bella's Tavern. Like it's kind of like you got in the middle of the night when you got back. So Belle opened it up so that way you all can come in and have this nice little reunion.
Mm-hmm.
And Craith, I need you to roll me a perception at disadvantage.
Oh God, 9.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Continue.
I want to look out whatever window is closest. And is the lighthouse running?
The lighthouse
Since it is nighttime.
Yeah, the lighthouse is indeed running. And you can see it clear as day now, since the fog has disappeared.
I'm looking for a certain ship. If I can.
You don't see it anywhere. It's long gone.
Well, I'm looking for my ship. The Atrum Floss.
Your ship. Ah.
Not my ship.
Ah, well, technicalities and all that.
Ship to which you belonged.
The ship I came from. Yes, let's put it that way.
Said you had somebody on board that you need to find?
Quite desperately. He's very, very no older than maybe Raquel was. He's done more for me on that ship than I could possibly ever do. So, before I accept any offer, I would want to do my duty to him.
Well, as a bonus, I would aid you. All you have to do is ask.
And all you have to do is ask in a similar display to something that Adeline has seen before, he will lay his sword on the ground and kneel. Will you come with me to free my friend?
I will.
And I'll look around the room.
I suppose on that same line of logic, I have been looking for a few people to maybe join a crew of my own, and I am more than happy to make a detour to find a friend or a mom or whoever we might need to come across, and she'll kind of give a wink at Adeline and Kodak.
Well, that makes 3 of us now. Dagon?
Right. Sure. Why not? I'm free up for a while. Might as well.
Pretty easy work for a part-time pirate.
Trust me, the pirate work is the easiest work.
Craith, what is
Slow turn and look at him.
Yeah. She's like, we have to include him.
We don't.
We all just pause and go, I guess.
Well, I would assume that Captain Aubrey would like to have my head if he ever finds me, so I guess being on the run and one more port I can't step ashore on. Oh, I'm sure if you want me to come with you, there's going to be some ground rules, so set whatever rules you will, and I will do my best to not get caught breaking them.
Oh, we don't like rule breakers, do we?
We'll run. Don't blow up my ship.
I'm with you. I did say I'd do my best.
Okay, do your best not to blow up my ship.
Okay.
Well, that means you actually have to try.
All right. I think at this conversation, Mel's like,
I do turn to. By the way, sorry, yeah, Dagon.
Oh,
yes, Dagon.
I was just gonna say that as they're having this conversation about ground rules,
yeah,
and all that, Dagon is going to go up to. This is something that I'll have to workshop with you, Chelsea, for season 2. But I'm just rolling with it. He's gonna walk up to Belle.
Okay.
And say, excuse me, would you happen to be able to get messages, letters, something out about?
What's her voice? What is a Southern Belle voice? I keep fucking it up.
There you go.
There we go.
Who the fuck?
Fried chicken.
Just go down on octaves.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is all cut out. I'm doing this perfectly, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. All right, setting.
We are flawless.
I'd say with all the work that y'all did, and with maybe a little bit of exchange with what you received, and she munches toward the pieces of the Black Pearl, I think I might be able to work something out for you. Does that suit you, good sir?
Yeah, that's great. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, just a simple message. I need to get back. I need to get back home. So.
All right then.
Dagon is going to take out some paper in his bag, and he's just going to write a real quick message, and he's just going to fold it and slide it to her.
think she takes it and then eyes at the shards of pearl in your hand and looks down at the note before fully taking it. Like she's leaving it there. She hasn't taken it yet.
Yes.
And you hear in your head, just share one piece. I will get the rest from you later. And she's talking about the pearl shards.
Oh, that she wants my pearl shard?
Yes.
Oh, he's going to reach into his pocket and just hand it to her. He's like, please, I want absolutely nothing to do with it. Take it. Immortality would not suit a soul like mine.
Takes it, shoves the letter in her bosom, and then puts the pearl shards in her jacket. It's like, all right, well.
Appreciate that.
Drinks for everybody?
Please.
Yep. And she starts getting drinks for everyone, and then
Dagon,
I think one of the
glasses, bring him back to the table, and sit down.
Mm-hmm.
Adeline's gonna sit next to him and go, "Hey, you." Kisses him on the cheek. There's more where that came from. But that's a later problem.
That's a later problem, darling.
Okay.
All right. He doesn't say anything. He just agrees. Yes, that
just agrees.
It's a later problem. And he
love that.
And he winks at her.
Lain will look over at the girl and her dad and be like, "Oh,
Raquel and Benji, yeah.
Mr. Frogwater, was it? I think.
Yes.
So it's not as good as a pearl. It's a fancy magic immortality pearl. But maybe this could help." And she's going to, on the table or on the floor or wherever he's at, she's gonna drop this sack that she's carrying, and it's gonna make this big kind of like crash of metal and coinage and gem as it opens up, kind of spilling open a little bit. And with the exception of one specific item that she has kept, it contains all of the treasure from the cave that she has had squirreled away for a rainy day. What she had taken with her.
Gulp.
Lay. Benji's like being like, my dear, I don't know what this is referring to. Why?
She gets confused and she kind of looks at, I don't remember his daughter's name suddenly.
Raquel.
She like looks Raquel and she's like, didn't you say that like you needed the thing for him? Or am I just misreading this situation completely?
No, you're as Benji turns to Raquel, is like, Raquel? That's why it left. I know you don't say it, but you were struggling and I thought the pearl would help with how much it could be worth. And I'm sorry. And kind of lowers her head. Again, she's way taller than him as he looks up at her. It's like, my sweet girl. I'm sorry I was focused on all those treasures to try and restore or bring our business to better than what it was. I should have been focusing on you. Yeah. Well, lessons learned, right? Yeah. I think it's also about time that you... We'll talk later about your mom. And Raquel's like, okay. as they have a tender, sweet moment. Benji's like, oh, right, the Fiend. Well, that is extremely kind of you, ma'am. I never caught your name.
Lain.
Lain, are you sure this is all right?
I mean, it's going to be going better use with you guys than buying me cappuccino. So,
sorry, from
but
character.
I guess I'll say it comes with one stipulation. Just know and remember, this is a present from Pirate Captain Nathaniel Lain. And if you ever hear anyone talking bad about him, just think otherwise, okay?
Thank you, Lain, and looks around. Captain Nathaniel Lain, sorry, I don't know if you're real or whatnot. And Lain, you would be the only one that hears this as you see Benji react to a deep, sultry voice, be like, "You're welcome. My adopted daughter has always been so generous with her gifts. Treat her and her party well." As the voice then fades away. So Benji's like, yeah. All right. And then Belle, as she's getting out the rest of the drinks, is like, well, she doesn't have to worry too much about that, given the heaping load of gold that they're all going to receive because of their success. But first, a toast. I know this is a bad cup, but toast.
Water bottle.
Water.
To reuniting and freedom for all. And cheers up.
Clink. To freedom.
You'll start having your drink as Belle keeps the tavern open late at night. You all share your drinks. You all have your last laughs as you recount the rest of the night away. Camera pulling back away from the tavern. As you all are chatting, you all are drinking. Too busy to notice that way on the rocks a ways is a feminine figure on top of a rock with pristine beauty, and if you look very closely, aquamarine eyes and a tail by her side as she looks at the light of the tavern before looking up at the full moon above on a finally peaceful, quiet night at Pearlport.
Before we send the boy away, I had one last little scene I had been thinking about, if that's okay.
What is the one little scene that you have been thinking about, Lain?
So it is maybe the next day, maybe a few days later, sometime early in the
post-credit scene.
Yes, the post-credit scene.
the mid-credit scene.
The mid-credit scene before the post-credit scene.
Yeah. The mid-credit scene. Camera pans through town and then out past the bay and out into a little kind of a hidden alcove in the rocks where we see they would actually have two masts, but we see a two-masted swoop ship. Relatively small, but big enough for a handful of people. As Lain is kind of helping you guys load the last of whatever it is we need to put on here onto the ship, and she'll turn and look at you guys. So, everybody ready to go and go find whatever we need to find?
As we'll ever be.
If you don't mind me interjecting there, Lain. Yes. Sheila is there at the port with you all, and it's like, are you sure that you don't want passage aboard my ship? I promised you I could take you anywhere that you need to be.
probably wouldn't want to hassle you. This one's good enough, I think. Kind of looks back. It's not bad. It's a little worn. It has been in a cave for quite a while. So,
All right. Well, if you are going to be searching about, don't forget these. And she's going to hand you all each a mariner's coin that you all get to take. And it's something that you can keep in your inventory for the next time you come across a seaside sailor, pirate, when making negotiations or deals or getting passages to where you need to go. And then Sheila's like, this will help you. Oh, and you got all your gold from Sheila, right? And as Sheila promised, she was going to give you all double what Benji Frogwater offered, which was 200 for finding the ship, another 200 for finding his daughter and everything. So double that, you all would have received 800 pieces of gold, which again came at a price where she has taken all the pieces of the undertow pearl with her to examine and keep for safety. And Craith, you look down in your personal. Your shard isn't there anymore.
Craith's urge to blow the ship up increases.
You see instead a little letter written in Belle's handwriting says, "This is for your own good, sugar. I promise to return when I deem it safe." And a little winky face on the note.
Craith's just going to...
Well, that's just my luck now, isn't it?
He's going to go and climb up onto the
Crow's nest?
crow's nest or platform, whatever's up there. And he's going to just sit up there. And he's going to be doing his dagger trick. Just...
Oh, God.
But everyone, it's in broad daylight at this point, so everybody can see. But yeah, you all have your gold.
How much?
You're all shit. 800 each. Which, let's be honest, you're not going to have all of that in season 2. Some time is going to pass. Let's be real.
Yeah.
A lot of frappuccinos to go. A lot of frappuccinos between now and season 2.
A lot of dresses.
Anything else before we officially wrap up?
But as we say our goodbyes,
I love how you all have things and you want to continue role playing. I love it.
I know.
I have one thing I'm editing this on. I'm just like, we'll get there eventually.
So this happens actually on the night before they set off.
Okay.
But Kodak is going to take his drink, whatever Belle has offered them, and is going to go out to the beach, where he's back to his divot, the original divot. And I think like some water has gone into it now. So he puts his feet in, and he looks up at the full moon, finishes his drink, and he enters this like prophetic state. Like everything is quiet, he can just hear the sound of the waves, and he looks up the moon. Single tear. Coming home. Chelsea, no! Chelsea, no!
We're both the DM. It's music too.
You good, Kodak? Okay, so then finally, my dear Lain, you go next with your thing.
But the boat is pushed off, the sails unfurl and catch the wind and begin to pull this small pirate ship out to sea. Lain kind of looks up at the sun and the waves and everything on this fine day. Let me change the background, actually.
No, it's been dark and moody
the not spooky one. Not that one either.
That's Lane's bedroom.
Which one do I like? This one. We like this one. It's my bedroom. The one room in the ship you're not allowed to go in. But the sails unfurl and Lain looks out at this beautiful, sunny, blue sky, like blue-green sea day. She's like, yeah, perfect day to travel. Actually, on that thought, there'll probably be some traveling music. What do you think, Dad? Want me to do your favorite one? And for the first time, the full apparition of Captain Nathaniel Lain, now that he is on the deck of his first ship, will completely appear, a arm slung over her shoulders as she's at the wheel, warm smile on his face.
You know the best one,
he says to you.
And I will be brief for brevity. I will only do the last verse. But Lain smiles and kind of leans her head up to the sun and begins to sing. Her voice sort of, before she does this actually, she will reach into a small secret compartment under the wheel, pops the board out of place and reaches into her small hidey hole, in which only one piece of treasure remains. A beautiful gold and light blue stoned crown. Zach. A crown I actually own, that I am going to put on. Right over here. The crown of the Pirate King. And she will tilt her head up to the sky, and wind, voice being carried on the wind, will begin to sing. Making a delivery, hovering sake through the sea, through today and through tomorrow, all your dreams will lay. Say goodbye should we depart, and keep your memories in your heart. Don't you frown and don't be down, but live to seize the day. Making a delivery, hovering sake through the sea, sailing on from dusk till dawn, and singing out as one. After all is said and done, we all end up as skeletons. Tales unending, rules a bending, journey just begun.
And as you were finishing your tune a little bit, you swear you hear an echo of a song of a voice joining you in singing along as you're looking above the waves, as they roll by you, echoing your song back. Now it's the end! Yay!
Yay! And somewhere in a dark, flooded cavern, an illusion of Craith continues to do the Macarena.
That's the post-credit scene.
That's the post-credit
That's
scene.
the post-credit. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us on this long mini campaign of Secrets of Skyhorn Lighthouse the Fiend. I hope you all have enjoyed our shenanigans and going crazy with our Chronicles of Chaos. Sorry to plug in the name there. But I think as an outro for one more final time, I am Chelsea, your Calypso of Chaos.
I'm Sarah. Dagon.
I'm Teacup.
I am Ota.
And I'm Webby.
And if I don't see you again, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and good night.
See you in
New season 2.
Season 2. Bye, everybody. 2. Season 2.
Buddy.
Season 2. Oh my
Season
god. Oh my gosh, what have we started?
We started season 2, Chelsea.
I am already so excited for season 2.
I'm so excited.
Oh my god, this is amazing. All right. End scene.